There we go.
Unrelated. So
What?
I was streaming Doom.
Pretty good, to be honest. The last time I played it, I was playing with Brandon when he had it, and literally I got killed a lot. In this case, I only died a couple of times, and when I did die, it was because of me actually being caught off guard, as opposed to me just throwing shit out. So I thought that was kind of crazy, because all that shit playing Kingdom Hearts rubbed off, because I ended up actually being aware of everything that was going on, and that's carrying over. So now I've been more conditioned to just not throwing shit out and actually paying attention to what's going on, and that's probably not surprising, because I never played Doom. Before that point, I had never played a single Doom game. So I thought that was kind of funny. Why? Because I'm not getting myself killed?
You're not Doom guy.
I don't give a fuck. But I will say, Kingdom Hearts definitely played a significant part in how I'm approaching things now. Because I literally had to, the thing is, my habits were a lot worse, and I had to break some of those habits in order to get to this point. And so it's just something that I genuinely notice now. That I can actually say, wow, I'm doing these things, and I can actually avoid doing them. I wouldn't say my life. I mean, my life is still pretty, I don't know, but like, but it definitely changed my approach. It's really hard not to watch this intro even after beating the game. It doesn't even feel like I beat the game. I don't want to hear that. Shut up. Nah, I just don't need you to remind me.
I gotta consistently remind you until it's all done.
You don't need to remind me.
I can't let you have a morsel of satisfaction until it's truly complete.
I mean, I had a crap ton of satisfaction. Dopamine was flowing like crazy when I beat it. I was like...
Can you remember? Fuck, I gotta watch them fucking YouTube videos.
Union Cross. I mean, yeah, now I actually have to. But I might play the game, just out of curiosity, but... I will say, though, Ericus, man, I wish we had more fleshed out about him, because that was some shit, man. I was not expecting that.
They flesh him out over the course of Dark Road.
Oh, shit. Kyrie's here now. It'd be funny if they were sharing the same one.
Technically, they are.
What?
I mean, remember the legend, if you give someone a fruit, you're down together. So he's eating the fruit she gave him, and she's eating the fruit he gave her.
Which means that he'll be back.
You wish.
Indeed. So I got Oblivion already, by the way. I did a little bit of running around afterwards. So remind, or slideshow, create a movie using the photos you've taken. Oh shit, you can do that? Oh, okay, let me chill out. Alright, so... I guess I'll use, this one. And you already know Twilight Town. I usually say that. A little charm in the hopes it will never be apart again. Wow, like seriously, how are they getting these pictures on here? This is like an important moment in the game, and it's on Facebook. It's fucking ridiculous. Also, now I understand. Honestly, when you had that picture of Shion, I thought you actually went into like some type of editor so that you could like put her body there and did it that way. But that's even funnier that you literally went after the battle was over.
I have the tendency to explore an area before I run off, and I'm like, oh shit.
Nah, I'm real linear. I'm real linear.
I saw that. You
But
ran off before anything.
No, because I was determined. I was the determinator.
A black
Yeah.
goat stashes away a letter, then orders a white goat to search for it.
Why do they have to be goats?
What could his
Luxord.
intentions possibly be?
Oh, that's his mission. He had to spy on Zigbar. Take this!
This is what I need.
Man, this voice actor's gonna get some money, man.
There are many possibilities.
Multiple cards.
Perhaps he forgot where it's hidden.
Okay, never mind. He just put it in his fucking long ass.
He's playing
That
a prank.
that should be illegal, man. What the hell?
Or the letter has truly gone missing. I can think of several reasons offhand.
Of course, you make a card joke.
Guessing is simply useless.
Even he looks tired of this shit.
Then just follow your orders. Plain and simple.
Yes, that's what I've always
He's
done.
literally showing off.
I followed the orders.
This is
from
kind of
above
getting stupid now.
Without question. However, I sometimes can't help but read into my opponent's strategy.
He's curious.
Too long on the job?
If the contents of the box are so unknown, Why is it of such critical importance to the organization?
Yeah.
Furthermore, was it Xehanort or Xemnas who gave the order?
Xemnas gave the order.
Well, it's tricky.
Nah, I'm kidding. He didn't get the fucking order.
All Xehanort cares about is the clash between the 7 lights and 13 darknesses. It's unlikely he would hold such an interest in this mysterious
Yeah,
box.
Luxord is no fool. And I
Which
like how they
means
tore up the
The
floor.
order was issued by Xemnas, or the one who informed me of my task. You.
As if. It must have been Xemnas.
My inquiries suggested otherwise.
Oh,
No, I've never said
You
anything
asked.
of the sort, but their lips, man, they look so
What are
goddamn
your
clean. Their faces look clean as hell. It's really weird.
look.
And by the way, who the fuck did he ask? You asked him. Who the hell is him? Did we find out later?
I don't even know who you're talking about.
He said, "Oh man, you asked him. Who is him?"
Look, I don't know what's inside the box, but it's been protected by Keyblade wielders since way back
Sweet
when.
Jesus.
Aren't you curious? I heard it contains information that's vital to all Keyblade wielders. Secrets.
And where did you hear this?
I don't remember. I keep my eyes and ears wide open, but I've traveled so many different places. It's hard to keep everything straight, you know?
He's like, you full of shit.
If this box is truly as important as you say, why now?
I guess that was a weird fucking flex then, because there was no point in throwing that fucking card.
I believe you discovered that others also seek it. And you need to find it before anyone else does. In order to keep your connection to the box a secret from those around you.
I will say this, he is very perceptive.
Zigbar,
Oh, look, so
who are you
Yeah.
really?
I mean, he's a fucking gambler of fate. That poker face and all that shit. Seems
No
to
matter.
answer.
It doesn't make a difference to me. It's all the same.
See him at a casino.
I'm content to feign ignorance.
He just wanted to look like, no, I'm on to you. And he just threw the card away with such a
The
dismissive...
question is, who are you? Luxord?
God, they really can't pronounce his name. Luxord. Luxord. It is as simple as that. I want to figure out his real fucking name. Luxord sounds like... Never mind.
Oh, shit.
Oh! So we were thinking the same thing! That's actually funny how that happened. We were thinking the exact same thing. That's
It's
baffling.
finally over.
Hooray, finally. Oh my god. But Kyrie's still kind of dead.
No.
We gotta deal with that. Man, how did they put their shoes
Let's head
on?
back to Master Yen Sid. We can figure it out.
Man, you asked the wrong fucking
No.
question.
I mean, I'm not asking about how they get their hair like that.
Sora!
And how Mickey can't even move his ears.
My whole journey began the day I lost her.
Character development.
And every time I find her, she slips away again. I thought
Yep.
we'd
I'm sorry, how the fuck is Donald even wearing that hat? Never mind.
finally be together.
This zipper shit
But
is
she's
ridiculous.
out there, alone. Not for one more second.
It's already been several seconds.
That's right.
You need our zippers, Sora.
you,
We have pockets, Sora.
Goofy. But this time, I have to go it alone.
Yeah.
Sora, listen.
I like how Goofy is stronger than Sora, but his arms are smaller.
Even if you do locate Kyrie,
Who say he's stronger
you
than
might
Sora?
never come home to us
Is he not?
again.
I'm talking
I
about
will.
the
And
shit.
we'll both
Well,
be back
yeah, actually,
before you
never mind.
know it.
That was pretty
Please.
foolish.
Fuck you, Mickey.
Oh yeah,
Let him
that.
go. Mickey.
Oh.
Riku!
God, his
His
face
heart
is so
is mine.
goddamn huge. It looks so weird
Made
close
up.
up. And to think they made kids, they made kids shows out of this person. Not even a person. Oh,
Yo, I'm
fuck.
just now
Safe
noticing.
journey,
You
Sora.
can actually see like the fur texture.
Thank
on
you.
His ears, yeah. And his arms.
whole head.
Yeah, it's weird to look at. I know I haven't said anything about it because I'm trying not to look at it. Like, his ears moving and shit just back and forth. I'm like, why is this happening? Please stop it.
They weren't playing with that HD shit.
They weren't. Imagine playing this on a PS5.
1,000 frames per second.
Which reminds me, so Kingdom Hearts is gonna be on PC.
Yep.
You getting it?
Probably for the mods, and that's about it.
What kind of mods? You get to play as Roxas the whole time?
Shit, you could already do that. Plot.
Yeah, plot. Sora. Nah, it's fucking... Who is this? All these fucking questions, man. Nobody's even talking, that makes it worse.
Calm down, they'll talk.
Is...
So?
That's the Master of Masters? I can tell by his voice. Wait,
Yeah.
wait,
It wards off darkness. It's useful.
hold up.
Told ya.
Wait, I'm sorry. What the fuck? What's happening right now? I have even more questions. It's only been 2 seconds into plot. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Time out. Time the fuck out. So young Xehanort is talking to the Master of Masters, who obviously isn't dead. We figured that, but he just gave him something that wards off darkness. What is this about?
You listen to their conversation.
So, how'd it go?
The tour.
He actually sat down next to him, man. Where is this rapport being? Never mind.
I learned the reason for my existence.
Oh? Tell them.
All around the world, people live seemingly peaceful lives. They believe themselves to be moral and virtuous, but it's all an act. Darkness lurks in the pit of everyone's heart. Their light is a total farce.
There's Xehanort, I remember.
Sounds like your trip around the world opened your eyes, but you got a little bit more than you anticipated.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what I think about when I see this scene? I think about Zamasu and how his dumbass character arc started because he watched an animal beating up another animal, like per the rules on nature, and he basically wanted to kill humans as a result of that. And I, to this day, get pissed off because they have so many different characters that exist that do it better, and this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Yes, Masu was kind of a...
Stupid.
He was a bitch. He was a bitch.
Straight bitch. Like, oh, my favorite character. Yeah, no, he's stupid. He's. I mean, he has a sinister way about him, which is great. But like, his arc is terrible. They could have easily made it much more interesting if he actually lived amongst different planets like Akai. I mean, time is pretty fleeting for him, so he could have done that and then been like, I am convinced after like 500 years of living with humans that y'all were saving, and then like would have been so much better. But no, you pick it on, you bullying an animal, man. Fuck the humans. Like, had nothing to do with the humans.
Wasn't even human.
Like, like he wants to kill all people. It's like
Actually, it was Guasu's fault. He picked a primitive planet with jackasses on it instead of a real planet to show him.
My thing is, he could have, like, he's about to be a Kai. You couldn't show him all the other planets in your sector. Like, you couldn't. You showed him one planet. Like, you're gonna shout about there's one planet. We have like 18,000 planets. The Green Lantern Corps. Oh, I'm only gonna patrol this one planet. If Parallax takes the other 1,800, it's not my fault. It's not like I have a job to do.
Goku Black was the best thing that happened to that arc, and they fucked that up a little bit.
Cause he got super OP. I didn't even have to watch the series. I knew how OP he got. Oh, like you guys get stronger through rage, and he cut himself. And I'm like, I guess I'm really angry right now. Like,
it wasn't even
Must
that,
have seen a lot of
that he made him
darkness.
strong. That was a good thing.
it was.
He said, it's
Those who are weak.
Oh, shit, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I can't like it.
What made it interesting was that Trunks was able to fight toe to toe with him despite the fact that he didn't go through any upgrades like at all. He didn't even go Super Saiyan 2. Why don't they just make Trunks go Super Saiyan 2? It's not the hard thing. It's not hard to do. He had more than enough reason to upgrade his form. Like millions of people died. Like
get a form upgrade.
Yeah, Super Saiyan Rage was just stupid and not canon. That shit ain't canon. Is it actually canon now?
Yes.
Oh my fucking. Never mind.
And who desire
That's the end of that
greater
conversation.
power simply strip the strong of their power and convince themselves they've earned it.
Okay, that's starting to sound like
That's
Star
how
Wars.
people become tainted by darkness.
Yeah, this sounds like Star Wars.
They believe what they want to believe, using hollow reasons as justification.
I need to make some waffles.
They repeat this cycle, and their darkness grows.
So you're saying the weak feel the need to justify their actions to maintain a sense of self.
Oh well, this.
Can't let that slide.
Wow, this sounds like something I would say.
It's better they be ruled by darkness.
Nah, he's just crazy.
People carry delusions of having power, but it's a lie.
Was his
They
hair
are
always
sheep
this long?
pretending to be wolves. Though I admit, I can understand why.
Oh, I've never heard that one before. Blade Wielder willing to side with the darkness?
Everything he's saying is just so funny, and it's even funnier because I can see myself saying some shit like that, and that makes it even funnier.
Why not just let them be until the darkness consumes them?
I wouldn't say a lot. I'm not the master
Because
of
left
masters,
alone,
but this is hilarious.
the world would fall to chaos. There needs to be order.
You know, I'll be 100% with you on this. I get what they're doing here, I really do. But I honestly feel like if they had just had Xehanort being a power-crazed madman that came to his senses, that would have been perfectly fine. But they're making it seem as if this is his motivation. They basically make him out to be Danzo. And the thing about Danzo is that nobody likes Danzo because Danzo is a jackass. Like he professes the idea of, oh, I'm doing this for the sake of the Leaf Village, and I'm taking a very extremist approach because here's the Hokage, despite the fact that he was perfectly willing to step up when he needed to. But he does it in the most dumbass, disgusting, disrespectful way, so nobody believes it for a second if that's the case. So you see Xehanort talking about how he's traveled the whole world. The thing is, yes, you traveled the whole world, but you obviously have an implicit bias towards this mentality because you were already believing that the darkness could be controlled in the first place. So it doesn't make sense that your mentality would have changed just because you traveled the world. Now, the thing is, it does happen, but in the case of...
But at what point in the timeline is this Zamasu, well, not Zamasu, fucking Xehanort from?
That is true. This is younger Xehanort, and then there's still another 80 years that were...
It is younger Xehanort, but is this the young Xehanort you fight?
No.
Or is it a younger incarnation?
It looks like an older one, actually, but there's no way to know. I mean, his hair was longer, like I said. His hair was never that long. It's gotten significantly longer, unless it's the same one, and it's made differently, but based on the fact that he can repel darkness with whatever the master gave him, and then on top of that, he's traveling through time, up to a destined point. He even said, I'll go back to my own time. So it could have been the same Xehanort, because again, it's like he got 12 parts of himself, or 12 pieces of himself. So this is the first one. I don't think they changed who that was. I just think that if it is the same one that we fought in Dream Drop, if that is the case, how are you expecting his mentality to change? Now, obviously, this event would further prove the whole paradox point because that would shape Xehanort into the person that he would become at the age of fucking 80, trying to make Kingdom Hearts so that he could do that. So I can understand the motivation behind that. But the whole traveling the world bullshit was kind of pointless because again, that mentality really didn't change that much. Like Eric's mentality didn't change at all, and the only time it did was when he was trying to kill Ventus because of what he was afraid of in regards to Xehanort. So it's like these two.
The thing is, this is kind of like diving a tad bit into the dark road, but what Ericus did in Birth by Sleep is actually completely aligned with Ericus's mentality.
I see. Interesting.
So basically, him trying to kill Ventus is literally just how much he hates and despises the darkness. And Dark Road actually somewhat touch on that, even as their children, that he have a very absolute stance on it.
So he's absolutionist.
Yes.
And Xehanort is willing to understand. That's why that's happening. That makes a lot more sense, actually. But that's also why Xehanort seemed to be more appealing and Ericus seemed to be crazy up until he died. That makes a lot more sense now. Never mind.
You're sure about
I
that?
mean, that context wouldn't be.
Why not just sit back and
This game.
watch it play out?
Yeah.
So, like, what the fuck?
Understanding hearts is difficult. More so the emotions within. I simply
It's like
realize
Yoda
that
versus
it's
Mace
easy
Windu,
to
if you think
dismiss
about it.
what you don't comprehend.
Yeah, see?
All right, all right. The world needs you. I'll grant you that one.
Yeah.
I don't know what I can do, but I will act.
But it also
Comes
feels
next
like
is too important.
most of the characters didn't understand his game plan
I
either.
suppose letting false light dictate the future might be a pretty lousy move. So, you can make a change.
And he's
You
not
have
really
that
playing any
power.
kind of
What do
advocate.
you
He's
want
just
for the world?
he's just pushing things in the right direction.
Power, eh? Who knows?
Actually, now I think about it, what if, and just correct me on this, what if in him doing this was a way for him to bring the actual light out so that they can actually make sure they have a proper group for the future? Like making sure the next generation was prepared in that situation. What if that was the actual goal?
Are you referring to Xehanort or the Master?
I'm referring to Xehanort and Ericus. More so Xehanort. Because again, I mean, like, as the Master put a false light leading the people, that doesn't sound like a good idea. But I thought about it, I said, wait a second, actually, that makes a lot more sense in context when you apply everything that we've learned up to this point. And the fact that Xehanort was so willing to give it up, despite the fact that not only he had lost, but like even like despite all those things happening, he was still being like, you know what, yeah, I lost fair and square. And he just left. Like, aside, like, once that ended, that was it. He had no other reason to really be there. So it's just really interesting when you think about it, because it really just seems like a very long con to set up for the next generation, is what it sounds like. Like, I know, obviously setting up for the next arc, but I keep getting this feeling like they both had their way of going about it, and in the end, they had the same goal, which is just interesting to say, just to see how that went, because of how they naturally perceive things. Xander didn't have a problem with the darkness, and he didn't have a problem with Terra utilizing that darkness, but Ericus did because he recognized the dangers of it, but he didn't understand it. But whereas Xehanort did understand it, but a lot of people assumed it was automatically a terrible thing to do. And the thing is, I'm really getting Star Wars vibes, and this is why this is important. So, like, in Star Wars, basically the whole point is any kind of emotion, any kind of tethering to feelings, any kind of tethering to the darkness that can lead to the darkness of the path to the dark side, you were supposed to completely absolve yourself of, because as a result, you wouldn't be able to, perfectly do your job as a Jedi to do that. But there is an actual difference between Anakin and Luke. The reason why Anakin had such issues dealing with that was because he had never, he didn't, get indoctrinated early. He still had his attachment to his mother. And the reason why he had such a fall was because he didn't want to have those people suffer any issues. And the funny thing is, Mace Windu, the same reason why he could fight Palpatine, and the same reason why he could recognize these things being the case, was because he understood and recognized the dark side for what it was, and could utilize that energy and still not be turned to the dark side. And also utilize that energy as a martial arts style. The reason why that's important is because when you get to Luke, when you get to Obi-Wan, Obi-Wan is basically the example of Master Ericus to an extent. And Luke, to an extent as well, is, I guess, the antithesis of the Jedi teachings, because his whole point was like, he had his family, he had his connections, he still experienced loss, he still experienced what those things felt like, but he still became a Jedi, a true Jedi that was not bound by those things, but was able to recognize what those attachments were. And I keep getting this vibe from watching this cutscene that this is what's happening with Xehanort and with Ericus. Ericus is part of the light, is all he's ever known, so as a result, anything that is opposed to that, he stamps out. And with Xehanort, he wasn't necessarily opposed to the dark, but he wasn't necessarily, with it either. But he's like, there's a lot of things that can be discovered through that way, which explains the experimentation aspect of it. Like, oh yeah, like I can learn more about this, which would also explain why he went to go see Ansem the Wise, if that is the correct way. I mean, that's not him. Sorry, that's a whole other thing. Not important. That's completely different. The point is that what is happening here reminds me of that, and which means that Xehanort probably wasn't inherently a bad person, but his mentality or his drive to do that might have been more in line with Ericus than we realized. And the fact that at the end he was easily willing to give up the Keyblade. Like, I mean, obviously Ericus had to intervene, but he was more than willing to give that up because he recognized, okay, well, hey, I did all of these things with all of this darkness. They overcame it, defeated me, and proven that they are the actual true light that can lead on the next generation. I can go now. And that's what it feels like when I see this cutscene. That's exactly what that feels like. It probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's the vibe I'm getting from this, which is really weird, since this whole point before that he was just an asshole. What?
Just an asshole.
Like, Like, he straight up, quote-unquote, murdered Ericus. I don't even know if he died, technically, but it's just like, the more I think about it, like, okay, let me ask this. How accurate is what I just said? I guess it's a better question.
I mean, the logic makes sense.
But it's not accurate at all.
I mean, I would still need more context.
That is true.
Basically, from what you said, if they go down this route, it would probably be in the Dark Road. And in the little Dark Road thing, they're still, like, in the early stages of that particular story.
Oh, okay,
so
I see.
We don't know where the direction is. Like, all we really know is, like, what we already been told.
Right.
Back in the past.
Right.
And coaxed them into leaving his world. And it's just so far he's had certain run-ins with the darkness that has made his mindset more nuanced towards it. Whereas Ericus is just already an absolutionist as a child. So
right. So,
see hints of those conflicting natures, but we haven't gotten far enough into the story to really see.
I think the key to both is Ventus. I know Sora is important to the story, but honestly, the more that you explain this to me, the more I think about Ventus and how that applies to both Ericus and Xehanort.
I'll tell you right now, Ventus is an extremely important character.
I figured he was, and that's funny that that's actually the case, because again, that also explains with their approach, because if you remember Birth by Sleep, Xehanort tried to use Ventus to bring out his inner darkness, but he couldn't do it, so he just pulled it out. And then he went to Ericus.
The thing is like, once you get into like the rest of that Union Cross explanation and you get caught up, you'll start to really see why Ventus
is important.
It is important, and I'm pretty sure at some point they're going to touch on why he's important in the future or present day.
There must be. I mean, there's obviously a reason, considering that he's thousands of years old. But we'll get out there. This is like we have a whole fucking conversation / podcast over this type of shit. It's such a long ass.
My training's coming to an end.
I feel like,
and the exam's not far off. Maybe I can gain some clarity.
That's
there.
Crazy. That's crazy.
You're letting the exam decide?
Oh, look at that! The Mark of Mastery. Look at that. Fuck.
Listen to me. The results don't matter. You believe the world needs you. Sounds like you already know where you're headed.
But he wants to make sure.
It's funny. Somehow, I can sense where I'm supposed to go. And what I'm supposed to do.
Wait a second. If this is younger Xehanort, how does he already have that cloak? Organization 13 hasn't been formed yet.
The Master gave it to him.
I'm fucking stupid. Who was the person that passed down the Keyblade to Xehanort? The Master?
The Master of Masters?
Yes.
Most likely not.
Right, because he gave that key to Luxu, and Luxu passed it down. So did Luxu give it to Xehanort, who was going to give it back to Xigbar?
The thing is, in the Dark Road, we've also learned that
the Master.
Xehanort's and Ericus's master is actually named Master Odin, right?
Oh, okay. So obviously he must be powerful because his name is Odin.
Yeah, he it looked like he has one eye, at least how they make it look like.
Yeah, that's so based off the Norse myth. Yep, that's exactly why. Because Odin does have one eye. It's pretty funny.
The thing is, we still don't know
anything about
this master.
Oh my god!
You know, it could be Luxu taking over this guy's body.
You know, that actually makes a lot of sense though, because again, he always talked about how he had to body hop. So he would pass it down, and then when they die, he'd take it back and pass it down again, because he never actually died. He just body hopped for years. All the other masters were dead up to this point, or at the very least were beyond the plane of existence that we are familiar with. And so that makes sense why they could be summoned back. But fucking hell, I probably gotta write this shit down. Like, I gotta take notes. Like, it's ridiculous. Like there's so much fucking information that I have to look at.
There's something familiar about it.
Where did you get this?
As if I'm meant to wear this.
Just Keyblade. Keyblade. Keyblade.
I mean,
this just sounds crazy. I mean, look at all these goddamn zippers. Just Keyblade.
You won't need a silly old coat to stay safe. In fact,
it's like
the one controlling the darkness.
What? Like Chirithi. What's that? I don't know yet.
Too much of a to ever take mine off.
Who are you really?
You know, we should probably like do that. Either have like an actual channel discussing this shit, because I don't think anybody really talks about these things at all. Actually,
Tell you that's what I am when I'm actually a brilliant artist.
do a YouTube channel talking about Kingdom Hearts lore and characters and
I
shit.
could tell you that I dream of world peace when I'm actually planning for its destruction. The truth is what you see with your eyes, not what you hear.
He reminds me of Equinox. Actually, he's literally just doing balance at this point. Man, this really is Star Wars.
So, your name?
I don't have one.
Oh, what did I just Never mind. I guess there's no harm.
It's too bad Noctis couldn't do
My
that.
name is...
Oh, there's an actual fucking name. Look at his Look at his face! That is the only time Xehanort has been thoroughly surprised.
I'm a lost master.
Really? He looks so confused.
Lost master?
Yeah, I'd be genuinely
May the
confused.
heart be your guiding key.
Alright, that was fucking sinister. Jesus Christ. That was one cutscene. God damn. I feel like this is already a lot of shit. I gotta like actually sit down and look at these reports and write down these wikis and shit. 75 years later. Jesus Christ. Xehanort's fucking 90? He's like 90. What the fuck? Oh, thank God. He
What's so
sounds
funny, old
grody.
man?
Sounds grody.
Mind sharing with us?
Sounds better.
Pointed at his ears too. Seriously, how did he get his clothes like that? I got questions about that more than anything else. He doesn't even have zippers, he has buttons down, he's upgraded.
I stand here today because of a fated encounter.
That still sounds like Christopher Lloyd though.
Very many years ago, when I was...
Wait. The first one was Christopher Lloyd, who's this?
No, this one is Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, okay, the first one was Rutger Hauer for Blade Runner. That makes a lot of sense. Actually, it's kind of funny how he sounds that old, but never mind, I'm important. Okay, so that makes sense, I can actually hear it now.
Still a young lad.
I actually like this a lot more.
I never learned who he was, and perhaps I never will.
Your mistake.
88 miles an hour for the
But
key
I
plate.
see now the truth he spoke of.
This is great.
We don't have time for bedtime stories.
I really just wanted to roll up on somebody and it would be the
Still down
funniest
at
shit. Just
Vessel.
like, what did you
And
say?
out of the other 12, only 3 of us are here right now.
He has the
You
biggest
absolutely
hunch I've ever
sure
seen,
the
man. I'm
others
sorry,
made
I
their way
can't
back
ignore
to
that
their
hunch.
respective times?
Oh, wait, actually, I'm getting a serious question answer here. That makes sense. They never died in the first place. They just went back to their times. That's why they were able to get them in the first place. So that answers that question. Okay, cool. That actually answers that. And then they all... Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Fucking hell, man. I gotta take fucking notes, man. Jesus. And then he just pulled him out just like that? Are you serious?
And Larxene are both here in this time.
That isn't at all.
Attempting to locate the new Seven Hearts. Luxord is also somewhere about in this age.
Minding his fucking business.
After our last meeting, he went in search of something per your order.
Yeah, so Xehanort did it,
Isn't
or
that so?
Zigbar did it, sorry.
Huh. Oh, that. Right. Well, let's just say that what he's doing will benefit us in the long run.
You mean you
But
in
it's
the
really
long
of no
run.
importance right this second. Go on.
Playing your cards close as usual.
They're making cards just like Luxor being that's fucked up. His face looks so goddamn clean, but those veins, man, I can't do it.
The hearts of Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and young Xehanort returned to where they came from and reassembled once more.
So they never died. Okay.
Each of them is seeking a guardian of light.
This explains a couple of things.
So, the ones who turn human, and then back again into nobodies are me, you,
And Vexen.
Luxord, Marluxia,
Or
and
eventually
Larxene.
Vexen.
That's 5. The ones from the past transferred into replicas are Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and the old man's younger self.
Wow.
Then we add the old man in.
That's a
Total comes up
lot of
to
information.
11. I think we're still missing 2.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Now we must discuss. why we have assembled here today.
Why did they just start with this? So
My incarnations from past times, vessels into which I transferred my heart, my essence, were destroyed.
Right.
Thus I was restored to what you see now.
Which is why he's back to being old. Which is crazy how he, you know, actually now I think about it, it's amazing he didn't die from like shock or a heart attack, considering how fucking old he is actually. Like, I know that age equals wisdom and to an extent greater power, but like seriously, this should like come with a condition, right? Like angina or something. Like you
completely disappear. Their heart and body must be restored to their original form.
I see.
That is one reason why I distributed my heart.
So he would just turn back into his regular body instead of completely disappearing.
Ansem and Xemnas originated from Terra, or rather his young form, and it too was restored.
Yeah, okay, this is getting kind of...
However, my heart has returned to me, while his is yet lost.
In the Phantom of Ansem.
I decided to fill this hollow vessel with my heart. Indeed, the very same heart that previously resided within young Terra.
Which is now in the Phantom of Ansem.
So that makes 12.
Yeah, that's complicated. I feel like we have to actually take notes.
Replace the kid.
Jesus. Shion.
20 replicas were created by Vexen.
Yeah, just in general, like, if you look at all this shit, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 ties everything together, and that's great, but god fucking damn it, like, that means in Kingdom Hearts 1, you just closed Kingdom Hearts, Ansem never went anywhere, he just went, either he went back to his original point in time, or he just left, because there's no, I mean, fucking... He's not really tethered by darkness. He can travel through it just fine. Terra was 10 years before Kingdom Hearts 1. So that means Terra, Aqua, and Ven. Ven's in the fucking Master's... I don't know what the place is called. The Dominion. Aqua's in the darkness. Terra's body's taken over. And then he appears in Kingdom Hearts 1 as Ansem. And then shit just gets complicated from there. All the members of Organization 13 never died. They just went back to their time and then restored themselves to wherever they were. And they could get pulled out at any given time because they were back to wherever they were before. And so, like, I have to write this shit down. Like, there's like nobody keeps track of this shit, so I feel like I have to write this down or make a video on it or something, just so I can make it easier on myself to deal with.
The prototype model was the Riku replica.
Like fucking hell, man.
Then number I was made. That leaves us with.
We should do that. We should literally just make a video series explaining this shit for people because this shit is ridiculous. Like, I know we have the Kingdom Hearts timeline, but like they need to like really break it down.
5 vessels.
Like what's his face? Like Gamer Thumb.
Vexen and Demyx are candidates, but backups.
They ain't even talk about Demyx either. That's the crazy part. They didn't even bring his name up.
Is to give it a heart that is connected to Sora's.
Roxas.
Connected to Sora. Anyone in mind?
Or Shion.
The second prototype that was created, number I. Though erased from memory, it remained in Vexen's records. Its existence is greatly linked to Sora's memories.
Yeah, so they don't remember that time where her face turned into Sora's?
More than adequate for our needs.
Like, you poured so much of your feelings into me that I'm starting to look like this motherfucker.
Number I. An imaginary number. How fitting.
Wow, that's actually kind of stupid.
While young Xehanort is occupied with transferring hearts, I must go fulfill my duty. I will go and retrieve Vexen.
Reliable as always. It sounds to me like you've got everything dependably under control. Well, I'm off to do my part.
Yeah, this is a lot of information.
The plan, as we agreed upon.
May your heart be your guiding key.
That sounds incredibly sinister, and I love that shit. I'm sorry, that's fucking great. They should have fucking started with that. Like, you see how ominous this is? He wants to get that true light, but you see how ominous that setup was? May your heart be your guiding key, and just pan out. That was fucking sinister as shit. I love it. May your heart be your guiding key. That was fucking, like, because it's so easy, like, the way he said that shit. May your heart, not enlighten me, it's may your heart be your guiding key.
Now the game actually starts.
Fucking, god damn it, not again! Shit! Shut the fuck up! Yo, no, you know what? No, you remember that Kung Pao movie? That Kung Pao martial arts movie? Where it goes like, wee, 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 wee. That's what this fucking sounds like every time. Just, wee, 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 wee. La, 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 la. That's all I'm hearing right now. She's annoying as fuck. I hate this shit so much.
You love this shit, man.
No, fuck you.
You like that.
And this is I get, nah, fuck all that. I don't give a fuck. But this is Ventus's Chariti, I guess.
Yes.
So it's lived just as long as Ventus did.
Back so soon?
I mean, seriously though, like, actually. Died again? Like.
What's wrong?
I'm looking for Kyra Lyrie.
Well...
Remind me. Oh gosh, that's terrible! Oh, okay, actually, he sounds annoyed. Great.
Even with the power of waking, you can't just bring someone back.
But Kyrie's heart hasn't been lost yet. She's still with us, right?
Nah, she's gone.
Maybe, but this time, I'm afraid the situation is a lot worse.
She was kind of straight up murdered, so I understand that.
I've already restored 6 hearts. What's one more?
Yes, but never mind.
That's not how it's supposed to work at all.
So he got lucky, actually.
The power of waking is meant to be used to wake and restore sleeping hearts.
Which he didn't do.
Not to restore them after they've completely faded away from existence. You've done that 6 times before.
Holy shit. So, okay, so then yes, he was actually doing it the wrong way this entire time. And he actually has been saving people foolishly. 6 times? Oh my god, it's amazing he's still alive. 6 times? Holy shit.
You've only seen him do it right one fucking time in this entire game.
And which time was that?
When he saved Ventus.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Wait, oh yeah, when he went to save everybody in the end of the game, that's when he did it. Those 6 times.
Yeah. Every time you jumped through a portal, that was you fucking shit up.
Wow, man. Sora, they really should have trained this boy. They really should have trained him.
Like, there's a meme in the community, like, no matter what Sora does,
he fucks it up.
It always feels like, nope, not a master yet.
I can see why, though. Like, Jesus Christ. I better go save everybody. If Riku had survived, he probably would have done it. And it would have been... Actually, you know what I just thought about? Here's what they could have done with that. I'm just pointing this out. This could have been interesting. So, I know Riku isn't the main character, so obviously he got wiped out. But the thing is... Kairi potentially could have been connected to both Sora and Riku, more so Sora than Riku. Sora could have gotten Riku up, and then Riku could have gotten everybody else up, and then he wouldn't have sacrificed all that shit. And then when he got Kairi, it wouldn't have been as severe. Could have did that.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have worked. Like, realistically, it could have worked. That actually could have worked very well,
and
but...
as a result,
Jesus.
you've managed to greatly alter the course of history itself.
Wow, so he actually affected the time.
Nature taboo.
Of course he did.
Nature.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
A forbidden act.
Yeah, this doesn't sound like Harry Potter now.
Of nature, and you'll end up paying an extraordinary price.
So what Ruthie is saying basically is that all of them were supposed to die. They were all supposed to die there.
Yes, like that,
because that was the whole point. Yeah.
That cutscene of them dying, that actually happened.
That was supposed to happen, but
he defied fate. He broke the laws of nature.
And now they're killing him ish. This like sounds like 3 different fucking movies, man. Like Jesus.
Hey, at least they good movies. Shit.
He didn't even recall the quote.
So what's the price?
Your existence.
You'll lose your powers.
Oh, that's it?
You won't be able to use the power of waking.
Oh, I see. But when he loses, yeah.
No problem.
But he doesn't understand the severity of that.
But that's not all.
Yeah.
You yourself will vanish from this world.
Alright, so now I have a question about that. So this is the alternate timeline, technically, of what he did saving their lives, which means there's still another world where they died, correct?
Theoretically, yes.
So he's in that world. He dies from this one, but he doesn't mean that he's gone just completely.
Actually, when you play Remind,
it'll make more sense.
I can't even say that, but hopefully.
Is that crazy? Yeah, okay.
And without your powers, you can't return to the world you came from.
Converge.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense now.
What?
Damn, Chariti actually has bigger eyes. It's like a stuffed
But I
animal.
know that this is all
Yeah,
I can
Teresa
do.
looks like some shit you make from Build-A-Bear Workshop. I'm sorry. Like, every time I look at Teresa, that's what I think about.
That's the whole
Welcome to
reason
Build-A-Bear
behind my
Workshop.
journey.
I can't stop you, can I?
Okay, that's a trope. That's a fucking trope, man.
Nope. I have to follow my heart.
Oh, fine. Just follow her out of the goddamn world. So I don't have to hear this shit anymore.
Then this really is goodbye. So listen carefully to me.
Who voices Teresa so I can tell them how great they are doing a voice like this? Because
You'll
it's...
return to the past again.
Oh.
But
Oh.
you won't be able to rewrite it this time.
Oh,
No matter what
no.
happens, you have to accept it and move on.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. That's really bad. Oh, my fucking god. That's... Oh, my fucking god. Fuck, man. That's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. That's really fucking bad, dude. That's terrible. Fucking,
Did you ever watch the first Digimon show?
Yeah, I did. But that was fucking years ago, though, so don't expect me to remember that shit. But yeah, it's, dude, fucking hell, man. What about it? Jesus fucking
The voice actor
Christ.
is actually the little sister.
Really?
Yeah.
I had to get the fucking props. Their voice didn't change at all.
If you go back and listen to Digimon, you can't unhear it though.
Yeah, no. Oh, their voice really didn't change then. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, so that means that all the shit that happens he can't do anything about. So if people die early, he can't do anything about it. But I guess we'll have to figure out when we get there. And the thing is, this would be a butterfly effect, so it's just a matter of figuring out what is being affected first, and we don't know what that is. Also, we're not going to talk about the fact that my AP is basically, like, extended far beyond. Like, I definitely learned from Kingdom Hearts 1. That also reminds me, completely unrelated. So, the choices I made at the beginning of this game, what did I choose to prefer versus what I got rid of?
Shit, I don't fucking know, man. Wait, you picked a sword, right? It wasn't a sword. You picked power.
Yeah, and I got rid of, I think, magic.
Well, I don't think you got rid of anything in particular. You just picked shit.
I will have to check later.
You picked to be balanced.
Is everybody okay?
That's what I picked. Huh. Interesting. It's funny how that came full circle too, actually.
The heart you have now, it already existed during that time.
Oh.
It went back into that past earlier. Nothing can change that fact.
But Terra's about to kill everybody.
The place where you'll
Terra
return is the tear in the fabric of time that was created when you
Ooh.
changed your destiny, then changed it once again.
Hopefully they handle time travel better than everybody else.
Too far from the true power of waking. You'll enter and pass through the hearts of the Guardians until you reach Kairi's heart.
I see. So we have to watch them die and then go
Every
get
emotion
Kairi.
that each of the Guardians felt. Sadness, anxiety, fear, kindness.
Now let our friend
Everything they saw,
All this
everything that
talking.
they felt then, you'll clear a way through it, traverse across their hearts, and dive ever deeper inside.
Why can't they just say even? Oh, I get it, because Vexen's dumbass.
I can't be sure what's waiting for you at the end, or what you'll actually be able to do. But by following the connection of hearts,
This is really fucking ominous, despite the fact that I've seen this like 3 different
one
times.
that's sure to help you.
Yo, what? Are those like just long ass
In the
socks?
flow of time in the past, you'll only have up until the moment you left for this place. So you'll have to find and restore Kairi's heart before then.
How much time is that technically? I mean, I know we have a lot of time, but how much time is that?
Beyond that, I can only say,
Good luck,
your heart
or whatever.
be your guiding key.
Yeah. Whoa! Holy shit! Okay, so we actually can't do anything. He has to watch. He can't intervene at all.
This
except for this part, I guess.
Is Ven's heart.
Okay, so this is gonna get complicated. Right, he did that properly, yes.
Ven!
This is how do you explain this to like a 17-year-old? Mentally. No, leave him be. Who said that?
What?
Because if he did it, then it would have screwed him over. He's too pure. A pure heart can be most careless. Who is talking right now? The person that's helping him? A friend, a darkness. Darkness? Oh, it's an entity now?
Darkness?
Ah, great, okay.
Vanitas?
No, like actual fucking primordial entity darkness. Yeah. What?
When you play, when you catch up in Union Cross, this actually makes more sense. I kinda didn't even catch this.
What?
What just happened with Vinci?
What happened?
Like that whole thing in the box.
What does that mean?
Like I said, when you get to that point, it'll make sense.
The heart is fucking reasonable, and I gotta fucking relearn this shit. Yep. It's been a while already. It's been a while. It's only been a week. Don't strike at a dark inferno while it's in a defensive stance, or you will open yourself up to a counterattack. Oh, that's funny.
You know, this is actually kind of like a secret boss in the base 3.
That makes sense. Probably would have bodied me then, though.
This is like an extremely weak version of it.
Yeah. Back at you. Yeah.
I do.
Back off. Yeah. Take this. Yeah.
Couldn't block that. What better finishers? You mean that kick?
Not Magic Hour.
Magic Hour?
You don't even know the skills you be putting on.
No, it's not that. I'm just trying to make sure I have Magic Hour. I'm trying to think. Nope, I'm not ringing any bells. Magic Hour? Care to explain? Okay, well, if you say so. Too early. And I can recover. This is definitely going to be another challenge. I don't even know why I'm so invested. Part of me's been excited just waiting for this to start. I don't know why. That's really weird. So that's unblockable, so I can't block that. Okay. So I know I can't block that, or at least, yeah, no, I can't block that at all. So, okay, that's fine.
If it's red, it ain't getting blocked.
Yeah, that means if it's red, I'm dead.
Yep.
Cool.
Back at you. Heal.
The one time I perfectly blocked, though, I get killed. That's fucking crazy. I actually blocked it perfectly and die. Like, you remember that the first Danny Phantom episode where she was just like, Cookie? Like, too bad. People who change my menu do not get this. Like, hilarious. Alright.
Take this.
Right.
No way.
Well, this is the perfect way to get myself conditioned again, so I don't mind this too much. And considering how I was with Clayton, this actually really isn't that bad, to be completely honest. I can tell I'm not doing nearly as terrible as I would have been had I just jumped into shit. Fucking conditioning. All for 3 Xehanorts, you bastard. Oh my god! Oh, I thought my conditioning could kill like that? That's some shit. Okay. Fine, you have my attention now.
Did you just forgot you were fighting?
Kinda, not really. My hand was getting sweaty, I was like, fuck. Okay. Too early.
Back off! Got him! Yeah! Water, here we go!
Good thing I went for this one. Huh, I couldn't finish it. Interesting. But that's fine. Yeah, I definitely like the Pirates Keyblade more. Not just because of the strength and because of the fact it's all maxed out, but definitely because of multiple reasons. Which reminds me, is there a way for me to upgrade my Keyblades further, or do I have to do that at a different save file? Right. And I'm stunned on top of that. Ah, shit. So the problem is, because of the fact that those attacks are coming out, I'm so used to playing aggressively because of the last fights I was playing in, that I need time to adjust. That's really the only issue here.
So, if anything, this is like the perfect fight to introduce you to the
mechanics.
Not even mechanics of the. It's a long con, basically.
I see. So patience is key.
Back at you!
Yeah, that's actually completely against my fighting style, and you know that.
Back off!
Well, it's a good thing I'm a fast runner. Couldn't recover. But it's a good thing I'm a fast learner all of a sudden. Or whatever, yeah. Well, actually, you could probably answer that for me. Would you say that, at least in this case, I pick up quick, or did it take me a while? It depends on the circumstance. Oh.
The second time you literally did the same thing.
Okay, so I guess how would you describe the circumstances if you could?
Yes. Back at you. Heal.
Got me at the tail end of it. So in that case, waiting would have been ideal. And this is actually going to help because like I'm starting to get into Guilty Gear, which is going to be a pain, even though I have a character that I'm pretty decent with. It's really like that impulsivity, even with medication, it's only hampered, it's not completely gone. I have to actively stop myself from doing certain things, and that's where it becomes an issue.
Back off! Over here! See ya!
That's I get being too aggressive. I should have been on the defense. That's exactly what I needed to do in that situation. So, yeah, it's really weird though because I don't think I've ever been this mindful of these kind of things before. So this is actually kind of new for me. At least being able to do it so quickly. I've never really been like that. You and Winfrey usually have the processing speed. That's fair. I did that to myself. But I am definitely starting to figure it out. I know I can do it. I just need to focus and relax. I already beat the main story.
Yes! Take this!
Yeah, it really is going to be hard ignoring that reflex to actively block now that I have that down. That's some bullshit. I fucking hate when they do that. It's like, hey, remember we had to block most of the time? We're going to subvert your expectations once again. Like, oh, fucking amazing. Really, it's really Square Enix.
Now you need to know how to block and dodge again.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah! Back at ya! Ha! Yeah! Back off! Over here! Yeah! Take this! Take this! Got him!
much shorter time too. It's like I can actually see their attacks and shit. Activating the Sharingan or something. Whatever.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, they killed Kurama.
That's it!
What do you mean they killed Kurama? So, isn't he a tail beast though? Can he just come back to life after a certain point? Because of how they went about killing him? Does that mean Naruto's dead? Yeah, because they know how dumb it would have been to kill off the main character after watching his entire tribulations unfold in a different manga that was better than this one.
So, and Sasuke lost his Rinnegan.
Why though? That's so dumb. That's not even. Why? So, yo, it hasn't even been 20 years. That's so dumb, dude. So Kurama's dead and he can't turn back to being a tail beast, despite the fact that anytime a tail beast dies, that's a literal thing in the lore. Like every time a tail beast dies, they just eventually come back to being whatever they were before because of how they were created. And you're telling me they somehow managed to stop that process?
Well, the thing is, what Kurama wound up doing is he wound up exhausting
all of his chakra, despite the fact that they have infinite chakra.
Well, the thing is,
now they don't.
In a what was it? Like a chapter or two, how he explains the process. It's more like a.
Oh my god. Are you serious? Are you serious? So Terminator. Yep. That's. Oh my god. Okay, so what else? He's never coming back.
Is this
currently
Aqua's heart?
Come back, he ain't going back to Naruto.
So, but Naruto's not dead though.
Peaceful.
No.
So how is Naruto still strong though?
This is fear.
I mean, Naruto ain't. He just ain't no fucking 10 tails weak. That's strong no more.
But he still has 6-pass power, correct? He should like no. He actually should have that. That was without Kurama. Regardless, he still should have 6-pass power. That was given to him by the literal god. So like, he should still have that at the very least. And Sasuke, they took his Rinnegan, but he still had that same power, correct? He lost his eye. He didn't lose the ability to use the other abilities, unless it was tethered to the eye, in which case that's dumb as hell. Why were they chosen? They was gonna get taken away 20 years from them.
Sora, we haven't lost them. They still have their hearts.
Okay.
But we have to protect them.
But like, you need to like explain this to me, because I'm trying to figure out how the hell that even works.
I mean, Naruto only had.
We stand together.
Power because he had all of the chakra from all the tails.
Yes, but he was also given power from the Sage of Six Paths, as was Sasuke.
Kairi, Goofy, watch the others.
So then what about Sasuke
We
then?
should all get to safety while we still can.
It was in his eye.
It's too late for that.
All the six pass power. If you want to bring on, you ain't got no 6-pass power.
That's so the sign on their hand doesn't mean shit then.
They don't even have that anymore. That was specifically to seal away. After they did that, they vanished. They stopped having that years ago.
Well, time to hate Naruto now, I guess. Because that's a significant inconsistency. I know not necessarily, but I haven't read up on it. So what else happened?
It can't be. No.
Regarding what?
Anything in relation to the story? Oh, that's what she was seeing. That was like fucking. That was like a swarm of gnats or some shit. That's fucking weird and kind of annoying.
It's PTSD.
I know. Fall. Oh yeah, I forgot we participated in that. Yeah, we did all that. I completely forgot about the fragmentary passage.
And now, I feel it too.
Yeah, it's enough to make him get down on one knee. Seriously, they look like fucking fire ants. And that's why she got swooped too. Yeah. You know, I can think of a couple of Linkin Park songs that would actually still be relevant to the situation. But that's not important right now. What is important is fighting her a second time. I'm not even surprised. Like at all, but her health bar is probably longer. Right. Fucking really? Indeed. Oh shit! You actually can't roll out either. Probably gonna die. Oh yeah. Back to it. Fucking hell, that's fast. Fuck it. Right. Oh, that's bullshit. Damn it.
Well, I guess the first time you won was a fluke. Okay.
Yo, come on now. You can't even act like I didn't do that shit. Come on. Don't even. I deserve at least some kind of prop. I fucking survived all the way to that. But that happens a lot. But like, come on now. Yeah, at least give me that much. Well, I guess it was a fluke. Fuck out of here.
Join me in the darkness.
Yeah.
Makes it worse. It looked like that ice cream.
They probably. Mistimed it again. I gotta work on that. Okay. I am not fast enough to do that at all. But they be super aggressive. bitch. Now I'm here talking about some. Oh, I guess it was a fluke. I got here. Yes! I'm a salt shaker, bitch. Nah, it's fine. Oh yeah, is there a point where I can save, by the way, or like?
Yes.
Cause I'd like.
I don't know when that's gonna be though.
That sucks.
Tara!
Ven!
Tara! We found you!
Tara, please say you're in there.
What gives, Aqua?
I know that you're not him. Now let our friend go!
Did I pass through the tear? Oh.
Sora?
Naminé?
Huh, haven't seen you in a while.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Have you lost yourself, like I did?
This is already a complicated conversation.
Well, it's a long story.
Yeah, you have to play a whole game,
But
40 hours
tell
worth.
me, why haven't you returned to Kairi's heart yet?
He is their 13th.
Today is the day you all lose.
What?
Before you even face the 13, every last one of you will be torn heart from body. But fear not. The Keyblade will still be forged.
Because I'm still not able to. But I'm calling out to Terra's heart, and I brought him here.
Terra?
No. Terra's heart is too steeped in darkness. Instead, I've brought out Terra's most personal and powerful thoughts. This is Terra's sadness, anger, lament.
Terra's thoughts? We're not gonna lose to you.
Who are you? Got you, Xehanort.
It's just interesting to see them talk instead of going.
Terra?
This is impossible.
It actually is impossible.
How I've waited for this moment.
It locked like a key locks a door. That's just funny. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't press anything, so that just skipped automatically. It was like, oh, it's not important. You already saw this like 3 different times. Oh, we're watching that fight now, I think. This is turning to Dragon Ball Z. And Yu Yu Hakusho, kinda. Oh, wait a second. Do I get to fight as Terra? Lingering will?
Nobody deserves that.
Wretched spirit.
Oh.
As long as Master Xehanort resides within you, you're a threat to Aqua and Ven.
Seriously, how did he get the cape?
How noble. You would give your life for theirs.
You must be removed from existence. At all costs.
I don't know if something about... I mean, I do, obviously, but... Round 1? Oh, I should have screenshot that. That was pretty cool, actually. He feels his anger, his rage.
Can you call out to Terra?
No, his rage is too strong. He won't respond to me.
I'm so angry that I don't have a body.
It's bad for Terra. Either way, you have to leave. Go to the world of ocean and sky.
What?
And you?
How is he even... Never mind.
I got this.
No, you don't. That's the whole point. You've been doing it wrong the entire time. You don't got shit. You know, I gotta admit, watching them actually hit Keyblades like that, I feel like all Keyblade fights are like that. Let me just keep slapping you until I unlock an opening. Like you look at it, that's literally what's happening right now. Oh, that's interesting. Come here, little fuck. Man, Japan really loves that head grabbing thing. Crunch. It's not even cracking.
Be gone!
Oh, now it is. Was. Wait, didn't they tell him not to do that? Didn't they tell him not to interfere? Didn't they say that? Hello?
I mean, this is Sora.
You got a point. But just to clarify, they did tell him not to do that.
They're saying that he couldn't interfere with anything.
How can you be here?
Hey, I can travel to different times too, you know.
But this actually
did you think you were
didn't.
the only one with that power?
He's talking shit. Wow, this motherfucker's talking shit. Wow. You're the only one with that power. Sora, he really is. That's the part you're not understanding. You think you're the only one with that power? Ah, it's not the show, boy. And Terrace is watching this happen. Never mind. Ooh, Terra died or something. That's crazy that he lived that long as a fucking team in the body. So where did that go after that? I went to the fucking Phantom?
Seeing that you have also taken the forbidden path, you too must be ready to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Cue music. I think I have to fight him. Just like old times, huh, Zanny? Shit! That's bad. That's bad. Yeah, I got you now. Nah, this ain't birth by sleep, bitch. Learn your place.
Your efforts were for nothing.
Fucking hell, man. Just like, shit, heal! I'm like, ah, yeah. This is interesting, though, because I get to see what it looks like to play a balanced character instead of using Terra. Fucking, that was some shit.
Seek to defy fate?
Oh, shit!
Over here, enough!
I at least remember that much.
Over here!
Over here!
Yes! We're just not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about any of that. I got 4 people watching, holy shit. Most I've seen in a minute. Wow, that actually worked in my favor completely. I guess so. Yo, we're not gonna talk about how one-sided this fight's being right now. This is actually fucking crazy. Yeah, I can beat you with my hands tied behind my back now. Nah, I fucked him up. I beat the shit. I beat the brakes off him. Like, this ain't break my sleep, bitch. I fought him so many times and break my sleep. You get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that. Oh, wait, there's more, isn't there? Yep. As soon as you said you still ain't ready, I said there has to be a second part to this fight. Of course there is. Why else would you say that? It's just funny how he basically craps himself to get that. Oh, here we go. The power of darkness requires you to strain yourself and crap your organs out. That looks very painful. Terra, do something.
Darkness awaits you!
Oh, that was a pretty good shot though. He made the ultimate sacrifice. Or something. That was some shit. I hope I can save somewhere. That'd be fucking wonderful right now, because I would hate to go through all of these boss fights again. Fuck out of here with that shit. But yeah, we're not gonna talk about how I just. Oh, thank God. Great, amazing. So we're not gonna talk about how I just beat the brakes off of air. Like he got the shit beat out of him. You can't even say that wasn't the case. You require to clear data in your main store with no DLC progress. Recommend that you do not override your existing. Okay. Oh. So we're not gonna talk about that?
Yes.
We're not? You ain't got nothing to say about it?
I have nothing to say about it.
Really? Not a single thing, huh?
Because I already know what's to come, so there's nothing for me to talk
Dude,
about.
because you're waiting for me. Do I have to fight the 3 Xehanorts again?
That would be amazing. But no, something a little better.
I'm about to get fucked up. I can already feel it. Oh, wait. I don't need to save potions. So I gotta do this again, right? Or they're a lot harder now. Or this big gets stopping points at this 2 o'clock. Let's see how far I can go. Alright, since I was to the left this time, I'll go to the right this time. Oh yeah, this is happening. I'm surprised they didn't hit each other. Oh yeah, there's that. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, I forgot Mickey's a god. Yeah, whatever. Like somebody's just come from mine and just kick him or something.
Your Majesty!
You know, I'm he's fighting like 4 people at once and nobody's helping him. That's actually pretty funny. Why doesn't Mickey just fight Xehanort?
Because it's not his fight.
Yeah, I know. Oh, is he joining the fight this time? Or is it the same as last time? You know what? Not important. Let's just see if I can survive. Oh boy. At least it's still here this time.
Here we go! Come on!
That was fucking fast, I guess. So much for that ability. Is this an important cutscene or can I skip this part?
No.
I'll watch anyway. But chances are very high that after this boss fight is over, if I manage to do it, I'll have to stop after this.
Isn't that unfortunate?
Yeah, whatever. Back to it. Dun 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 dun. Of course. Damn it, not again. Fucking sick of you, I just want to beat your ass. Alright, Rexoid. I'm not gonna bother with strategy. If I can kill you as fast as fucking possible, I am not going to give a fuck about that strategy. Like, at all. Skip. I don't have time for this shit. Back to it.
What's the matter? Stop playing.
See ya. What's the matter?
It's time to finish him.
Sleep for all eternity.
Nah, I did that to myself, but I just wanted to get Luxor out the way because I'm really tired of, you know, card games and shit. This ain't Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, so, once again, you know what? I'm gonna kill Larxene first. That's what I'm gonna do.
Really? Do we have to do this?
Yes. Right, I can't about that.
Stop playing.
Yeah. What's the matter? See ya. What's the matter?
It's time to finish him for you.
Fuck it. I guess not.
Back off. Settle down. Gotcha. Back at you. Got him. Water there.
I should really start getting these style points. Just saying.
Back off. Nice. Here we go.
What's the matter?
Settle down. Come on. Here we go.
See ya.
You Mickey's is getting fucked up. What the hell is this shit? We better be able to kill these bosses. Of course not. But this will finish them off just fine. Don't care. Back to it.
What's the matter? Break you. See ya. What's the matter? See ya. What's the matter? You're mine. See ya.
I have to be quick about this.
Are you ready to go? Come on!
What's the matter? Hey! No way.
You know, it's crazy. I didn't even think about whether or not it was gonna kill her. I was like, this should kill her, and then it worked, and that wasn't even Yeah, this is wow. I only died. Well, I only died one time, actually.
You don't sound impressed.
You're waiting for that moment so you can laugh your fucking ass off, and I know you are, which is exactly why I'm gonna go save. Get the fuck out of here.
Sora, I'll go after Xemnas while you go find the others.
Because I knew you were waiting for me to get to Xemnas. Yeah, it's too bad they ain't any buys behind. Alright, where's the save point so I can make sure I go save? Of course I can't go that way. Fucking right, obviously. Too bad I can't see the map from here. Fuck you mean the handheld games have spoiled me? I actually do. Yes, I wouldn't even call it spoiling, but the problem is I actually do need to find a stopping point. And I can't go back. Oh wait, yeah, no, I can't. I can't even go back. Ah, fuck it. Oh well. That means if I die here, I gotta do it all over again, so I guess I just have to kill them as quickly as possible. Yep, quickly as possible. Some fuck shit. Should have saved and just not been ambitious, but what can I say? I couldn't help myself.
Leave it to me.
Oh, really? What should I do?
I mean, you already know what's like the sword.
Let's do this.
This bad.
You are most
Yep. This is what I get for listening to your advice.
Nah, do it. You weren't impressed before. Let's see if you can get through it with a little challenge.
A challenge? Sure, why not? Let's give it a shot. But if I do, whenever my company does get here, I will have to stop, so that's fine.
Leave it to me. Gotcha.
Well, that was fucking short. That was unbelievably short. Have I seen this before? I'm trying to make sure I have. I don't think I have. Okay. They just flies out of there.
Ansem!
No, okay, I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen this now. Alright, good. I'm good. Fuck. Oh, I see. You ran out of focus, you can't even use it.
Heal! You better run!
Sorry.
What happened to Sora? He's already dead. Jesus.
Sorry. Try again. You like it? Come on, reload. You like it?
Think fast! This is the end of the road.
Yeah, this is a challenge. Alright, fine. Yeah, okay. Alright then. Let me fucking pay attention. Dude, what the fuck you laughing at? Sora died in like 2 hits now. It's fucking hilarious how he literally dies in 2 hits and just is dead now.
Because he's not the main character right now.
As of this moment.
Leave it to me.
I'm about to hit you with a real keyblade.
Let's do this, Riku.
Nah, yeah.
Bye. You like it? Take it over. Watch it. Gotcha. Sorry. Just for you.
Couldn't block that.
Reload. Heal.
Take this!
You're done! Take this! Sorry!
Hey, watch it! Take this!
You're done! Sorry!
Hey, watch it! Let's make it interesting!
You like it?
Start dancing!
You're done! You like it?
Get fast!
Holy fuck!
This is the end of the road for you.
Yeah, that was... Alright, so what are your thoughts so far? Because that was a lot.
How are you enjoying that challenge?
Fucking hell, man. It's raining bullets out here. Alright, back to it. Let's not waste any more time.
Let's do this!
I mean, half and half, to be honest.
Just for you! You're done! Heal! Come on! Take this!
See how it is.
Okay, that was fucking just an awkward silence moment.
You're done!
Hey, watch it! Let's make it interesting! This one's special! Think fast! This is the end of the road for you.
Should've kept blocking. I did that to myself. Yeah, that caught me all the way off guard. I can't even act like I was like, oh, I knew he was gonna do that. I'm like, shit, I didn't think it was gonna spread out like that, but I stayed in the front. That's why that's such an issue.
You could have just dashed into it.
Yeah, I could have. I didn't think about it. Because, you know, bullets everywhere.
Leave it to me!
Anyway.
Let's do this! You like
Take
it?
this!
Oh, he shot Sora. I don't even know why I did all that.
Oh yeah?
You're done!
I don't know why his fucking guns just rotate like that.
Take this! Sorry! Take this!
Hey, watch it!
You're done! Sorry!
Hey, watch it!
Gotcha! You're done! Sorry! For you!
Let's make it interesting! Start dancing!
Come on!
Think fast!
Heal! You like it?
This is the end of the road for you.
That's fucking murder on my eyeballs. Let's make it interesting. Oh, great. Fucking... That was some shit.
Leave it to me. Let's do this, Riku.
Take this.
You like it? You're done. Sorry. You're done. Try again. Take Bye. You like it? Take this! Heal! I'm unstoppable! I'm done with you! Later. Take this. You're done.
This is fucking stressful.
Fire. Sorry. Darkness. Think fast. One more.
Now you know who's stronger.
Fucking hell. They're both a pain in the ass. Alright, I'll deal with the buffers and then I'll deal with Riku. Fuck, this is giving me a headache. Not really, it's just my eyes are tired. Just didn't, you know, fucking fell asleep with a VR headset on. It's never a good way to go.
Leave it to me.
I'll try one more time. If I can't do it after this, I'll probably stop. Only because I have other things I have to do. Not because I'm unwilling to meet the challenge. Which sucks, because I... Huh?
You better run.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're done. Sorry. Watch it. Bye. Gotcha. Take this. Come on.
Let's make it interesting. This one's special.
Heal. Like it? Take this. Take this. You're done. Come on. Take this. Watch. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. Heal. Heads up. Like it? You're done. Take this.
It's always with the time constraint. Every time. So if I can beat this other Riku, then I can save. Same deal as last time, right? I can skip this?
For the most part.
Well, if there's another cutscene, I'll look it up later.
I'm unstoppable!
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm
Fucking
done with you! Later!
Now you know who's stronger.
That's a start. Like I said, I gotta beat him in the next 10 minutes, so I'm gonna have to be quick about it. Damn, everybody just stopped watching. They were like, man, fuck this guy. So what's for that? Went from 4 to 1. Ain't that some shit? Oh well.
Oh,
Leave it to me.
I'm unstoppable! Think fast! One more! You like it? I got you! Take this! Sorry. Who's stronger? Come on!
Actually. Wow. Sora's an idiot. Sora's an actual... Like, he actually ran directly into it. That was fucking ridiculous. Yeah, he is getting just absolutely destroyed by that shit.
You're done!
It's amazing. I beat the game with this character. Playing that gun, my God, I fucking
Think fast. One more. You like it? Sorry. Take this. Try again. Gotcha. You like it? I'm done with you. Later. You like it? Sorry. You're done. How can this happen?
Huh, 3 minutes, not bad. Are you happy now? Beat Eureka, Jesus Christ, now I can go save. Fucking hell. I'm gonna guess another cutscene. So, what are your thoughts so far? Haven't gotten to the good part yet? Hello?
Is that a replica for Naminé?
Yo.
Can I skip this cutscene or no?
Yeah. Wish we could help her now. But first...
I don't know.
I'll wait then.
I know the net set of stuff you do.
I'm going after Ansem.
New shit.
Relevant.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'll go help the others.
So thoughts so far? I know you're saving the rest of them for when I beat Remind, but...
After all of this is over.
I was wondering if you had any before that. The fuck?
I thought you'd be gone by now.
What? Holy shit! What? Wait! Time out. What the fuck?
The organization.
I guess it's a good thing you didn't skip.
Whoa, chill out.
Yeah, I guess it's a good
I'm not here
thing.
to fight, I promise.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Listen, name's Demix. It's a long story.
What was his
I'm sort
regular
of on
name?
your side.
That was fucking complicated.
Oh, right. Here. See? All the cool kids have one, right?
I actually want to shoot myself because he was wearing a fucking mullet and saying some dumb shit like that.
Zex, Yenzo got me this. Enough proof for you?
Why are you here?
I'm on a top secret mission.
I really want to skip this cutscene, man.
Apparently, they're looking to find themselves another replica. I heard a rumor that I could maybe find one here from Zex, Yenzo. So, I've just been killing time.
You sure you know what you're doing?
Don't worry about it. Not to brag, but I've done this before.
That's not just an empty vessel. It's filled with important memories. Promise me, you'll be careful with it. Deliver it safely, okay?
Man, this is an unnecessary ass cutscene.
Demix time.
Demix time.
The sun's going down.
Oh god, thank goodness I can stop here. So much has been cleared. That's a lot of shit, so... Needless to say, that's a good stopping point. But we can definitely run this again, most likely tomorrow, because I shouldn't have anything else going on tomorrow aside from said visitor, so I shouldn't have anything else going on. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. God damn it, I wish I could upgrade these fucking keyblades. God, to go. So can I at least drop it to the world map, or is that no longer allowed because of this DLC?
You would have to load into the DLC, but pick the regular story.
Oh. Yeah, I see. So I'll pick I'll make a separate one for that. Oh, and that's then. All right. All right then. Yeah. Hello. All right. I'll meet you outside. All right, there. I'm gonna catch you later.